Yeah, buddy, Temecula, California. We just made it to the Warfighter Made shop. Let's go see what these guys are up to. Oh, dang. Anybody home?
Hey, you talk so loud, you're not surprising nobody, man.
I gotta go slower, talk quieter. What's up, bro? How you doing, bro?
How are you, man?
Good to see you, man.
What's exciting?
How's things going today?
Going good. Just trying to finish up a RZR project for Kendra Garza, and you know, just hanging out, doing stuff.
I saw some pretty cool stuff in here. You mind showing us around?
Well, welcome to Warfighter Made, man.
Dude, I'm stoked that you guys are having us here, man. This is really cool. You got some Lucas memorabilia too, it looks like, huh?
Yeah, so this is normally when we race the regional series, when we put the different vets behind the vehicle, when they win, they get to keep their trophies. So,
cool. And
actually it was Bill Belansky that started that tradition for us. Whenever he would win the race with a veteran with him, he would always give them the trophy to keep. So when we started racing the desert, the Danger Ranger, and our own Predator buggy, we continued on with that. So
sweet,
if
man.
not, we'd have the wall would be lined with trophies.
That stuff's look cool. And this is
that's
Bill driving his car, right?
Yep.
Some other cool pictures over here of some of the stuff that you guys have done in the past.
This is from that wounded door that's in my office was from this photo shoot.
Guy wadded it up or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of this stuff's cool. Is this your memorabilia or is that somebody else's?
Yep, no, this is mine. This is the Gentex helmet that I use for military freefall operations. The helmet that I had in combat.
I think we've seen a few pictures of you with that helmet on.
Yeah. And we got a little honor hall here. All the cool things that, you know, we have going on. So.
Made you guys a flag. Bunch of the guys that have been through the program over the years too, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh, how fun is that? What was that car for? Demo?
So yeah, it was called Demo Cross at Paris, and an old Marine vet actually donated the Volvo to us, and then we got it all ready. Adam Fitza did all the paint and everything, and then injured Marine Kirstie Ennis, she piloted that thing, and for qualifying, she finished dead last, and she came back and she's like, man, this car's just not running right. Turns out for the dirt oval that they had it on, they wet it down to keep speeds down to a minimum, right?
Traction control.
Traction control was jacking her up.
I knew it.
So we took the traction control off, and she went from dead last, and she probably moved her way up into fifth, I would say. And then someone spun out in front of her. She tried to duck below them and just basically.
She's a badass though.
Yeah.
I follow her on social media. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Right on. You want to show us? Oh man, you guys got all kinds of cool stuff out here.
Oh, well, you know, we got all of our therapy razors that we use for adrenaline therapy Saturdays.
Therapy Camaro?
We're building that for a combat wounded soldier. This has been one of our long projects. We've had this car for about 4 years. But it's RS1.
Looks like a 4-seater over there.
4-seater with hand controls.
You got the desert buggy.
Yeah, you got the Predator.
That car is a cool car, man. What do they call this 4-seater over here? This
So this is our Flyer 22. This is a vintage military light strike vehicle. There's only a handful of these in the United States. We drug this thing out of the desert where it had been sitting for 20 some odd years out in the elements, and now we take this thing and we race it, and we've raced it in regional races, and we've also
so this thing's even seen the short course, huh?
Oh yeah. And but primarily what it does is we've had dozens of vets come out to Baja, Mexico with us, and we race this in the Nora 1000 and in the Nora 500.
Dang, that's sweet.
So then we have our next project over here, the Humvee, which is going to replace Flyer 22. as our desert race vehicle. So
Really?
yeah, we got our buddy Costa helping us out, caging this thing. And we should have this at the Mexican 1000 in April.
Is that the first time that a Humvee is ever going to actually race one of those races?
No, as a matter of fact, the other Humvee that we have sitting out in the parking lot was probably the first.
So you're telling me you got 2 Humvees? Oh wow, they really did a lot of safety stuff in here too. That's cool.
This thing is full on, ready to go. So I'm going to be piloting this thing in the Mint 400.
Dude, finally you get to get on the track.
I can't wait, dude. I'm so excited.
That's bitching, man.
Yeah, we're going to be a part of the military challenge.
Military challenge, what's that?
So the military challenge is a new thing that the Mint 400's doing. It is Razor race teams are representing each branch of the military, including the Coast Guard. And then each one of those razors that's representing the branch of the military will be piloted by all veterans from that branch.
Dude, how sweet is that?
And then what we're going to do is we are going to have this vehicle as kind of like an on-course chase vehicle.
Okay.
And we'll have all kinds of spare parts. And as we're cruising along, if we come across one of the razors, then we'll stop and help them out, see what they need. And then each one of those razors from those branches of the military are representing a nonprofit that supports their branch of the military. So for the Marine Corps, it's the Marine Raider Foundation. For the Army, it's the Green Beret Foundation. The Air Force has the Pararescue Foundation. The Navy has the Navy SEAL Family Foundation. The Coast Guard has a foundation in there. And then Warfighter Made is representing all combat wounded veterans. So right now we have Tim Hull, who's a combat wounded double leg amputee soldier. We have John Blank, who's a combat wounded double leg Marine. He was Marine Recon and a Scout Sniper. And then we have a guy named Justin Day, who is a combat wounded. He's a single leg and he's missing some fingers on his hand. He was a combat controller in the Air Force. So they're going to be right now our 3 pilots, and we're looking for a combat wounded Navy vet amputee. So if you know anyone out there, let them know about us. We want somebody to represent the Navy.
Oh lordy, what do we got over here? 5-ton?
And of course we have the 5-ton of fun, known as the TRV, the Therapy and Recovery Vehicle.
Holy smokes, this thing is so small, man. Holy crap, man, look at this bad boy.
I took a photo. My wife's not the tallest woman in the world, but I took a photo of her standing next to this thing, and she literally looks like a dwarf standing next to it.
Well, you're what, 6'4"?
6'3".
6'3"? This thing is sweet, man. Did you guys have to do a lot to this thing when you got it?
No, it was pretty much ready to run. We're setting it up with a complete suite of Baja design lights. We got a trigger controller going in there, and of course kicker system and everything. So the back is also air conditioned. So like when we're doing our adrenaline therapy Saturdays, it gets pretty warm here in SoCal. We'll crank on the AC and the vets can hang out in there. Specifically, we got a couple paralyzed vets that can't control their body temperature.
The heat, yep.
And then amputees run warmer than you and I because same blood volume, less surface area to
exactly.
Cool. So, so keep it air conditioned and all about having fun.
Hey, should people search for 5 tons of fun?
5 ton of fun.
5 ton of fun? Sweet, man. Well, thanks for showing us around the shop, Rob. I really appreciate it, man. So
thanks for coming. I can't wait to have the Dirt Life show here tomorrow. Anybody in the area, come on down, hang out with us.
It's going to be a fun time. All right, guys. We love you.